All right, before we start today's video, I haven't done one of these videos in a minute, but I definitely want to say a happy early Mother's Day to all the mothers. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here, none of us. So a special salute to my mom, for sure, the greatest mother in the world ever, no doubt, especially raising this knucklehead. So definitely happy Mother's Day to my mother, my wife, all the women in my family that help, you know, get us to the point to where we are now. All right, so happy Mother's Day out there. This video is for you guys, your husbands and sons and boyfriends and daughters have been asking for a 2025 Mother's Day video. So here we are. We got some great fragrance recommendations here to have mom smelling great and feeling good on her special day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers once again. Peace. YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. And as always, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes, and most importantly, it is positive vibes only. All right, so today we're back with a Mother's Day dedicated video. I haven't done one of these in quite some time, but you guys have been commenting and emailing and DMing me on Instagram for some Mother's Day recommendations. So I thought long and hard about it, and I have some recommendations that are not I guess like your traditional picks. All right, so we have a blend of fragrances here that offer you know, different things. Just depends on, you know, how your mother is lined up. All right, is she chilling? Is she a go-getter? Is she you know, living by the seat of her pants? Like, what, I don't know, whatever mom is doing, I think I got something that can match her vibe for Mother's Day. All right, so let's go ahead and tap in Mother's Day 2025 recommendations. All right, up first, beautiful floral blue fragrance combination here. I personally love to wear this myself. It's definitely unisex, but definitely leans more feminine. But the reason I know that women love this is because my mother complimented me on this pretty decent when I wore this around her last. And this is just a great affordable option that you can get right now from the house of Mancera. We have Aud Blue Notes. Aud Blue Notes from the house of Mancera. This stuff is beautiful. Florals, citrus, a little bit powdery, fresh, inoffensive, attractive style of a fragrance for sure. The longevity and performance on this thing is nuclear. So if you want to get something from mom that she can spray a couple times and it can be singing off of her for the whole day, here you go. All right, so again, just picture like a flower bed of violet and white florals, maybe a yellow flower and a rose, and you just kind of squeeze a bunch of citruses from some lemons, some bergamots right on top of that flower bed. This is pretty much what this smells like. A little bit of clean musk, powdery nature in here as well, soft and clean. Just very beautiful fragrance. Again, I like to wear this during the spring and the summertime, but my mom was a fan of this. So if my mom loves it, maybe your mom will too. From the house of Mancera, we have Aud Blue Notes. Very affordable. You can get it right now just in time for Mother's Day. All right. Up next, man, this is one of the more beautiful rose fragrances that I've got my nose on here recently. From the house of Regalian, we have Eiffel. I believe that's how it's titled. E-F-I-L. E-F-I-L. This smells like a rose bubble bath. It's a unique note of pink apple. I don't know what pink apple is. I've never had a pink apple, I don't think, but that's the top note in the fragrance. You get a little bit of a lemon. You get a little of a black currant that gives it like a semi-tarty vibe to it, almost kind of like a mouth-watering tartness that you get with this fragrance. But this is like it's like a rose bubble bath. That's like the best way I can describe it. Super clean. Super clean. And it's not your, no offense. This isn't like your front row at church grandmother pew, at the pew type of smell. No, it's not. It is beautiful. And if your mom, like my mom and most moms out there, if they love a floral or a rose representation, this is one that is done on an elite level for sure. The fragrance does not smell cheap. It is high quality. As a matter of fact, this is more of an expensive fragrance. You can save 10% by using Dedrick 10 over at Max Aroma. I'll have a link down below if you want to check out this style of a scent. So like a rose bubble bath, like a very expensive rose petals and soaps and body oils and things like that. That's what this smells like, man. And it's incredible. It definitely leans a bit more feminine. I personally love how this smells off of me. But this is one for sure that I am very confident. I can't guarantee, but I am confident that mom might really, really enjoy this one for sure. So again, a rose bubble bath. That's what this smells like. Very beautiful fragrance from the house of Regalian in Istanbul. We have Eiffel. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Eiffel from Regalian. Extrait de Parfum. Very rich fragrance experience for sure. Up next, one of my favorites in my wife's collection. As a matter of fact, this is her bottle. This is some sexy stuff. This is one of the two fragrances here that I deem ultra sexy. So fellas, if you're getting this for your wife, your girlfriend, if you're getting this for, y'all still running around and, you want to make her feel alive, you want to make her feel sexy, you want to make her feel that she's appreciated, other than just being the mother of your kids, this is one to tap into. From the house of Creed, we're talking Carmina. Carmina from the house of Creed. Get that in focus. There we go. Man. Black cherry, saffron, a little bit of rose. Well, not gonna say a little bit of rose, enough rose. And it's very nice amber in the base, but that black cherry and that saffron are in your face, and it's really good. This stuff is really sexy, man. This is a sexy fragrance. It's not your traditional floral style fragrance. Most of these fragrances that we're talking about today, they do have a floral representation, but they're not your grandmother's floral fragrance. They ain't your Elizabeth Taylor's. They ain't your throwback Chanel. No, none of these are. None of these are. These are upgrades and modern style fragrances, of modern style floral fragrances. But this right here, the feature is that very beautiful, sweet, almost sweet and tangy black cherry. The saffron brings this beautiful, sweet and spicy, almost resinous element to the fragrance. It's not resin, excuse me, oriental sweetness to the fragrance. God, it's amazing, man. Very fresh, sexy stuff. You can get this on discounters for sure. For a really decent price. It's a more than, at the recording and the dropping of this video, there's more than enough time for you to get this for mom at a decent price. And, if you go out to your local retailer, you're gonna pay that $300 to $400, but you can get this probably like maybe $200 or less on your local discounts. But I digress. Again, fellas, you're trying to make wifey feel sexy. You're trying to make her feel super appreciated for her, as being the mother of your kids, but you and her, y'all still doing y'all thing. Y'all still got that passion, that magic. This is something that, you get this for her, she's going to, be really excited that you thought of her in that way. Trust me. From the house of Creed, we have Carmina. This stuff is outstanding. Outstanding for sure. All right, up next, one of the latest releases from my friends over at Nyom and Leo. My wife loves this. She has been wearing it out since she got it. Beautiful rose water, white amber, and a beautiful soft musk. Very airy, very clean fragrance. Great for everyday use and everyday wear. My wife says she loves how soft and airy it is. So it's not inoffensive. It's not going to choke nobody out, especially if mom is not really into heavy perfumes. This is for her. The quality is outstanding. From the house of Yomaleo, we have Sakin. Sakin from Yomaleo. Now, she just got this bottle like a week ago. And look at the dent. Now, admittedly, she does spray. You know, you can spray heavy with this fragrance because of how light it is and how airy it is. But again, another like rose water type of vibe. Now, have you ever been to like one of those fancier hotels and they got like the rose lilies and the water giving off this kind of soft scent? That's what this smells like. Fresh floral, soft white amber, clean musk with this fragrance as well. Airy, clean, inoffensive, extrait de parfum concentration, meaning for those who are watching, this is the highest oil level concentration that you can get, and Yomaleo provides that with over 40% oil concentration. Beautiful fragrance. Like I said, my wife just got this not too long ago and she's been wearing it out during the spring and the summer. It's going to be I feel that she's going to wear it out. But for everyone else, you know, you don't have to just wear it during spring and summer. For everybody, you can wear it whenever you want. Easy to wear, easy grab and go fragrance. Mom might really be vibing with this one. From the house of Yomaleo, really good stuff here. We have Sakin. This is an original release from Yomaleo. Yomaleo mostly has a lot of inspired takes, but that is an original release from the house. All right. Up next, let's switch up the tone. Let's switch up the pace. This is for the moms out there, fellas. If you, well, not just fellas, daughters, sons, husbands. If you feel like mom is still, you know, got that edge to her, and she's unapologetic about having that edge, this is one for sure. It's if mom has this on, don't say nothing to her when she's walking out the door. Leave her be. It's her night. It's her time. Let her go. From the house of Sana Jardine, we have Tiger by Her Side. Tiger by Her Side. Cinnamon rose, smoky, incensey type of vibe. A patchouli in here that blends really beautiful with the benzoin. God, this is so intoxicating. This is rich. It is bold. Admittedly, not for the warmer months. Maybe on a summer's night, spring night, a couple sprays, get the job done. But this is definitely for more of that evening, nighttime vibe. When mom is going out, she's dressed up. She might be going to hang out with the girls. You know, she might be, hanging out. She might be going to a nice dinner, or she might be going into an event, at the church, or, with friends, or, maybe her job is, having a banquet. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. If mom is getting dressed up, or if she's just going out, she's going out. This is one of those ones for sure. This is something that I think it'd be appreciated for the unique times that it is going to be used. All right. So more specifically, we're on that evening and that nighttime vibe. So Sana Jardine is a underrated house that has some really beautiful fragrances. But this right here is definitely something that is outstanding. Again, the patchouli, the benzoin, the cinnamon, the smoky, oriental spice feel to this fragrance, and a beautiful rose as well. This is really, really good. The patchouli in here is not dangerous. Patchouli can be iffy, especially with my wife. She does not love patchouli. But the blend with the benzoin and the vanilla, the cinnamon, it's really, really good. So from the house of Sana Jardine, for, if mom is still on the go, she still has that edge, she's still out here. From the house of Sana Jardine, that probably went way left and right for people who are watching, but you know what I mean. This is Mother's Day. Tiger by Her Side. Tiger by Her Side. Great name, really great fragrance. Up next, man, look. Mama going out to have a good time. Mama going out to have some fun. Mind your business. The kids are at the babysitters. Or daddy has the kids. And mama's going out with the girls. And it's just one of those girls' nights that I need after a long week with the kids and work and cooking dinner and going to practices and baths. And mothers, you all are very much so appreciated. But this one is definitely for you if you're trying to get out and have some fun. From the house of Nazar Fragrances, we have Drip. We have Drip. one of the most beautiful raspberry themed fragrances that I've ever smelled. Raspberry, lychee, white florals, vanilla, sweet and sexy. I personally love this fragrance to wear as well. It's one of my more complimented fragrances when me and my wife are going out for dinner. One night specifically last summer, like she was in mid-conversation as we were out and she just kept complimenting this fragrance. And in due time, she wears this and it smells tremendous off of her as well. This is a beautiful fragrance experience. So listen, if you're looking for a mom to get a fragrance experience that she's never had, I'm confident with everything that we're talking about today, Drip will provide that. I say that about anything about Nazar. Very rich, very bold built fragrances here. The bodies on these Nazar fragrances are very impressive. But Terrence does rose really well and blended with a creamy white floral, vanilla. The raspberry is sweet, almost sparkly type of vibe that you get with the raspberry here, and the lychee that gives off this kind of semi-fruit punch vibe. This stuff is incredible. It's sexy. I personally love to wear it, especially when me and my wife are going out, because I know how she is reacting to it, and I love how it smells off of her. She wears the body oil version of this a lot, and it smells tremendous. So this is just one of those ones, almost like kind of like a secret weapon. So, you know, if you ladies, you know, like, you know, the daughters out there, your daughters or aunt, you know, your sister, you want to get your, you know, your sister or your mom something that's going to allow her to go out and have a good time and enjoy herself and feel fun and feel sexy. Here we are from the House of Nazar. We're talking Drip. My goodness. My goodness. Don't sleep on it, man. Nazar fragrances. Use King Dedrick 15 to get you 15% off on anything Nazar, especially that Drip. You got to tap in. Don't sleep. All right, and last but not least, this is another one that could be rather expensive, but you can find on discounters for a solid price. But this is being recommended because of how my wife and my sisters have reacted to this fragrance. This is one of the more beautiful citrus floral musk fragrances that you'll ever get your nose on. From the House of Initio, we have Musk Therapy. Unisex down the line for sure, like truly down the line unisex, but the citrus is in here. The musk, the white florals is outstanding. Compliment banger here. If you know mom don't play about her skincare routine and her hair and her clothes and her shoes and her bag and what fragrance that she got on, she needs to have Musk Therapy. She needs to have Musk Therapy for the spring and for the summertime. She needs to have it. This stuff is exceptional. This is almost a 10 out of a 10. Great, versatile, everyday wear. Grab and go fragrance for mom. Again, unisex, fellas, if you're interested, check it out because I wear it myself. But this one right here, my wife loves it. I remember I got 2 10 ml decants of this fragrance. She took both of them. I had no choice but to buy a bottle. She took them. She was wearing them every day. Matter of fact, she loved it so much to recommend to one of her homegirls when she went out, she gave her the other 10 ml because we got a bottle now. That's a true story. And this is just one of those ones. It's outstanding. My sister Shoshana came in town. She smelled it. She copped it right away. Soon as she smelled it, she copped it. Right here behind me in this chair, she bought a bottle. It's just one of those ones that work. It's a home run hitter, if you ask me. So, Initials Musk Therapy. Hey, if you know mama don't play by her vibe, tap in. From the House of Initio, we're talking Musk Therapy. Musk Therapy from Initio. This stuff is fantastic. All right, so there you have it. Those are my 7 recommendations to tap in for something for mom for Mother's Day 2025. Fellas, let's step up. Daughters, let's step up. Everybody who has a mother, let's step up. Kind of, let's kind of switch it up. Let's kind of switch up the vibe. Again, I'm not being funny, but most fragrances that y'all get y'all moms, man, she don't do her like that with Elizabeth Taylor fragrances from back in the 60s or 70s or 80s. Don't do her like that. I mean, she wants that, cool, but don't do her like that. There's so many more innovative, more modern, beautiful fragrances for mom to enjoy for Mother's Day 2025, and these are just some of my recommendations. All right, so let me know down below in the comments if y'all have any more recommendations for mom for 2025. People reading in the comments. Let's just make sure mom is having a great day, feeling great, smelling great too. All right. So until next time, y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Y'all take care of yourselves. It's positive energy. It's positive vibes. Spread love because there's enough hate. Spread love because Lord knows there's enough hate. All right. Spike it up, spike it down, spike it that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world, it's exactly what you are going to get back. Peace, y'all. Happy Mother's Day, moms. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to my wife. Cut the camera off, Dedrick. Spike.